Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price for the Volquest Stock Report on this Vanderbilt week. Stock up for you this week, Hubber.
Yeah, I'm going to go with these cornerbacks for Tennessee. We've talked a lot about Jermod McCoy and how big of an impact he's made as a transfer, but I don't know that Ricky Gibson's getting enough love. And I kind of want to throw Boo Carter into that equation as well. When you look at the back end of this defense, and this defense overall, why it's better and this year under Tim Banks than it's ever been, I think you look at that trio of guys, starting with those two corners, throw in Carter, their athleticism, their ability to cover out there changes the way Tim Banks is playing defense. I think their emergence has been huge for Tennessee. They got to be great again on Saturday.
For me, I'm going to go tight end targets. I mean, you look at the last two games, at least 5 catches for the tight ends in the last 2 games at Georgia and then home for UTEP. Each of the tight ends had multiple catches on Saturday. Ethan Davis finding the end zone for a touchdown. I think that it's a nice safety blanket for Nico, and I think that goes a long way to just kind of getting him warmed up, getting him confident. I like what they did with the tight ends early in the game at Georgia. I'd love to see them do more of that coming up Saturday at Vanderbilt. Stock down for me. I'm going to go with Deshaun Bishop's ankle. Many thought he would be back already. He is not. He was on the field walking fine in a regular tennis shoe after the game Saturday, which tells me he's getting close. The question probably lies with the lateral movement of the ankle, and that'll probably be the last hurdle he has to clear before he can get back to action. But Tennessee really needs, as much as Peyton Lewis has been a nice jolt for the running game, they do miss Deshaun Bishop, in my opinion. Would love to see him get back out there. Stock down for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Nico's start. And, this is maybe a little bit critical because you're going to miss some throws and it's never going to be as perfect as you want it to be. But he's got to be better than 2 for 6 to start the game Saturday in Nashville, in my opinion. He missed the big throw to Squirrel to start the game. And then I didn't think they did much play calling wise to kind of get him going. And once they did, he got back in rhythm and got off to a really, played really well the last 3 quarters of the football game. I think they've got to make sure they get him in rhythm early. This could be a limited possession game, Austin. And so I think you want to get off to a good start. You don't want to stammer around for a quarter and a half, put yourself in a bad situation. He needs to start better than what he started on Saturday.
For me, stock stagnant. I'm going to go big game success. Tennessee entered this game in 2016, or a similar type game in 2016, post the big 3, controlling their own destiny. They lost to South Carolina at South Carolina. They lost to Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt. 2 years ago, same thing, kind of controlling their own destiny after playing the big 3, and they lost to South Carolina at South Carolina. This year, same thing. They control their own destiny this week. Can they get over the hump in a game like this? Now, that might be 2 different coaching staffs from 2016 to 2022, but still the point is Tennessee as a football program has they've cleared a lot of hurdles, especially under Josh Heupel. This is one of the last few they've got to clear, and that is getting over the hump when you have to win to be in the dance. And Tennessee, if they can win Saturday, they are in the dance. So stock stagnant for you.
Well, I agree with you. Throw in the fact that it's a road game too, which has not been the easiest hurdle for Josh Heupel's team.
Not your normal road game, though.
Not your normal road game. I will agree with that, but it's still away from the confines of your house for sure. Stock stagnant for me is Tennessee's front against a mobile quarterback. They were really good against Jalen Milroe 6 weeks ago. Skylar Locklear for UTEP scrambled out and got away a couple times to lead them in rushing. This is what Vanderbilt does. It all hinges around the quarterback play of Diego, right? Josh Heupel saying at his press conference on Monday, that is the key for Tennessee. That's the key for the defense. Can they contain him? Can they play the responsibilities the way they want to and not allow him to scramble and run around to convert 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 with his legs? When they get into those downs, they've got to get off the field, and it starts with containing the quarterback.
Big game coming up on Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time at noon Eastern. It's Tennessee. It's Vanderbilt. He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price.